Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to discuss REST API general terms. Basically, REST is an architecture which follows some pattern for everything. So it provides proper architecture to design our APIs. There are different methods under the REST API. Some will follow for endpoints, some for the method, some for headers, some for data, and for everything else. So one by one, we'll talk about the methods. So first one is endpoint, that is use of URL that we follow when we execute the project. Second one is a method. There are different methods that we use when we send or receive the data, that is post, get, put, delete. We'll see the details afterwards. Next method is headers. Header is nothing but a status code. When we get an information, that time we'll get certain status, whether that information is correctly sent or not, or connection is established or not. That will get it to the status flow. Finally, the body, that is data. The data that we pass either JSON or XML form. So one by one, we'll talk about these methods. The first method is endpoint. This is nothing but a URL that we follow in the browser when we run the project. So when you want to execute the project, that time we write a URL www.api.coder.com/coder. So when you run your Django project, that time we follow the URL www.coder.com. Here we just modify www.api.coder.com to understand this is run from the coder. So either you can mention API first or afterwards as a folder you can mention it. So there are different ways when execute the project to run the URL. Afterwards, there are methods. As I said, so whenever we interact with our API, we send some request and we'll get a response. So requests are a different type. It may be a create, it may be update, it may be delete, or it may be read. So it means there are different CRUD operations that we can handle using this method. So every method is in there now. So when we create, it means we are post the data. When we update, that means we put the data. When we read, that time we get the data. And delete is used to delete the records. So these different methods are used in the APIs. Next one is a header. So header is nothing but some status code. We have several codes that helps to interact with our browser. So whenever we receive or send a data, we get some information in terms of code. So if we get 100, it's informational. 200 is for a success. 300 is for a redirection. 400 is for client error. 500 is for a server error. We'll see the details of this header or status code afterwards during the. If you feel this content is useful for you, you make sure to subscribe and hit the like button with no cost. Next is data. We follow JSON to send all type of data either from client to server or from server to client. Sometimes we use XML as well. Once we follow this architecture to create API, we are going to create REST API. Hope this content is useful for you. Thanks for watching this one.